I've been thinking a lot about how incredibly strong people are. Think about everything that you've been through, and you survived 100% of it. No matter how messy it felt, you're here listening to me right now. So it's not that people aren't strong. We're beasts. We get through some wild things. But we can end up in these cycles because of what we've been through, and we aren't even aware of it. So these events that happen, these traumas that happen, whether they be small or big, or if they're repeated or a one-time event, or if you can't even remember them, or sometimes you can't forget them, they change the way that you move in the world. They shape the way that you exist. So many times we're doing things subconsciously thinking, that we're protecting ourselves. We're going to keep ourselves small. We're not going to look for love, or we're going to be very angry and try to control everything. And we repeat these cycles, and it leads us back into situations that we don't prefer. But because we're not even aware of why we're doing it, it just kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, kind of like, see, I told you, I was going to get rejected, or I couldn't do this. So you end up thinking, I'm not disciplined enough, I'm not good enough, you're comparing yourself to everyone else and thinking that you're just this broken soul. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to live like that. That's not how you're meant to live. People ask me what an awakening is, and this is it. Becoming aware that you are not your thoughts. What you've been through is not your identity. You are a beautiful, brilliant, shining soul who has been shaped by things that have happened through no fault of your own. You deserve unconditional love. And once you realize that, then you can begin to turn your loving awareness to yourself. And you start to look at the patterns that exist in your life, and you think, what am I believing right now? What is happening right now? What emotion is coming up in me? And what is the underlying belief that is allowing this process to repeat? And you allow yourself to feel it, and you allow yourself to trace it back. And you give yourself grace, because it is a difficult task. We've worn, these patterns into our psyche. And the mind loves a closed loop. Like, we're just going to finish this the way we did last time. So even any attempts to kind of get out of that well-worn groove can end up back in that groove, because not only is that pattern so habitual, but your truths are so buried that you may not even be aware of them. It may be hard to access them. But you don't have to live like this. And I'm going to be opening up some workshops. They're going to be one-day workshops here in Lancaster, and there's going to be a wonderful weekend retreat in Coudersport that I will co-host with Mike Aurora. And we're going to take time, and we're going to look at what's coming up, what's pulling you away from your peace. What are these patterns? What are these triggers that are bringing you back to the same place over and over again, and making you believe that you're not good enough and that you're broken? So stay tuned. I'm very excited to dig into this with you and to get this work started. And I will be putting out details very soon. And I'm sending you so much love, and everything's okay. I promise.